Now we are going to start with the second most important connective tissue, that is bone. Second connective tissue given in your NCERT book class 9th is bone. So, students, bone is another type of connective tissue. Its main features are it is strong, it is non-flexible, and its matrix has calcium and phosphorus compounds. So students, this is the property of bone. It is strong, it is non-flexible, and its matrix consists of calcium and phosphorus compounds. So now we will learn about what are the functions of the bone. Number one function is that it forms framework that supports the body. जो थोड़ी बोन है वो थोड़ी पूरी फ्रेमवर्क बनाती है ਜਿਹੜੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਬੋਡੀ ਸਟਰਕਚਰ ਨੂੰ ਫਾਰਮ ਕਰਦੀ ਹੈ ਮੇਨਟੇਨ ਕਰਦੀ ਹੈ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ सेकंड इज इट प्रोटेक्ट्स डिफरेंट ऑर्गन्स ऑफ द बॉडी वो अपने एक डेलिकेट ऑर्गन्स अपने ऑर्गन्स ਨੂੰ प्रोटेक्शन प्रोवाइड करता है कौन बोन ਜਿਹੜਾ अपना स्केलेटन ਹੁੰਦਾ है स्केलेटन अपना बोन्स ਦਾ ਹੀ ਬਣਿਆ ਹੁੰਦਾ है सो सेकंड फंक्शन हो गया इट सपोर्ट्स and protects different organs of the body. Okay, so bones is another connective tissue that we are studying, and it is forming framework that is supporting the body, and it also supports main organs of the body. It is strong, it is not flexible, and its matrix consists of calcium and phosphorus compounds. Fine. Next, we will be doing ligament and tendons. Ligament, third connective tissue. Tendons, fourth connective tissue. After discussing about bone, we are discussing about ligament. Ligament is that connective tissue that connects two bones. Ligament is that connective tissue that connects two bones. And what are tendons? Tendons are that connective tissues that connect bone to muscles. This is the major difference between ligament and tendons. Ligament is responsible for connection of two bones, but tendons help to connect bones with the muscles. This is a very important question that has come in various exams, that what is the difference between ligament and tendon, or what are the functions of tendon and ligaments. If you want to remember, you can remember like this from bulb. B-U-L-B, bulb. So ligament L is connecting two bones. Bone to bone is ligament and bone to muscle is tendon. Fine. Now we will be discussing about fifth connective tissue, that is cartilage. Cartilage is the fifth connective tissue that we are discussing. Just touch your ear once. You can feel that you can bend it, but you were not able to bend your arm like that, right? So, what's the difference between the bone of your arm and ear? The basic difference is it is not a bone, it is cartilage. Students, the basic difference is that bone was non-flexible, but the cartilage is flexible. Cartilage is flexible, and just like bone's matrix was calcium and phosphorus compounds, but cartilage matrix has protein and sugar in it. Proteins and sugars in it. Fine. It is flexible, it has proteins and sugars. And secondly, where is it present? So, it is present in our ear, nose, trachea, and larynx. Students, trachea is also called windpipe. In our respiratory system, we have windpipe, just like digestive system. We have food pipe, esophagus. In scientific word, we call food pipe as esophagus. Similarly, we call windpipe as trachea. So, in a respiratory system, we have trachea that is made up of cartilage, not bones. Fine. Then we are talking about larynx. Larynx is voice box. Okay. So larynx is voice box. It is also made up of cartilage. So you learnt about presence of cartilage, its features and its composition. Fine. Now we will be discussing about last two connective tissues. One is areolar tissue and second is adipose tissue. We are going to discuss about connective tissue number 6, that is areolar connective tissue. So students, areolar connective tissue is basically present between the skin and muscles. It supports organs. Areolar connective tissue is also found around our blood vessels and nerves. अपने blood vessels या nerves के around areolar connective tissue पे हो. Fine. This is where it is present. What is its function? Okay. Next tissue that we will be discussing is you have this diagram in your book, and you will not get directly that draw areolar connective tissue, but you will be getting the question in exam that you will be giving this diagram, this picture, and you have to identify them, that this is adipose tissue, this is areolar connective tissue. For example, these are the different cells which are present: mast cell, plasma cell, fibroblast, macrophage, collagen fiber, reticular fiber. These all you will be marking in your exams. You will be provided with the diagram and you have to mark them one by one. Okay. Similarly, we are going to discuss about last connective tissue, that is adipose connective tissue. So, beta, adipose connective tissue is also called body fat. Body fat is called adipose connective tissue and it is present below the skin. Below the skin, adipose connective tissue is present. It is also present between internal organs and cells of this tissue are filled with fat globules. So wherever you get the word fat, you must be knowing that you have to use which connective tissue? The answer is adipose connective tissue. Wherever you get body fat, you will write adipose connective tissue. Okay. So in this class, we discussed about second animal tissue, that is connective tissue. What are 7 main types of connective tissue? We discussed about blood, bone, ligament, tendon, cartilage, areolar connective tissue, and lastly adipose connective tissue. We learn about its feature and its function.